I'm John Arking. This local news is a service of Flagler County's Toyota dealer, Beaver Toyota, here to wow you.
Breaking news this morning, the Daytona Beach International Airport is being evacuated due to a suspicious package reported around 6:15 this morning. This is a developing story, and we'll have more information as it becomes available. From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Rich Carroll.
Flagler County Commissioners on Monday voted unanimously to proceed with litigation concerning the former Sears building off Palm Coast Parkway, unless the seller, their realtor, an engineering firm, and their insurers agree to purchase it back from the county. The building was purchased by the county for $1.25 million in November 2018, only to learn soon afterward the building was severely damaged. County officials insist that the sellers, James and Adria McIntyre, failed to disclose water intrusion issues at the time of the sale. Flagler County Attorney Al Hadid.
Our demand is that we be repaid for the purchase price that we made on the property, and that the costs that we have incurred since then be part of that payment so that we are made whole. And in exchange for that, they would have that property back to figure out what to do with it as they may decide among themselves, again, singly or collectively. The situation we found clearly showed that it was a pre-existing condition due to a failure in the gutter system, gutter repair.
A pre-existing condition that should have been disclosed by any seller.
Absolutely.
Just clarifying.
Yes, absolutely.
That was Commission Chair Donald O'Brien jumping in at the end. If the McIntyres and the other parties reject the offer, county officials say they will sell the building as is and then submit a claim for the difference between the selling price and what the county paid to the parties' insurers.
This portion of Flagler's Morning News brought to you by the Daytona Beach International Airport, Delta Airlines nonstop to Atlanta, and now nonstop service to New York City via American Airlines.
The Flagler County Sheriff's Office SWAT team competes in Florida's SWAT Roundup International with more. Here's Tony Magoo.
During a week-long competition in Orlando, the Flagler County Sheriff's Office SWAT team competed in the Florida SWAT Association SWAT Roundup International. The Roundup brings together teams from around the globe to learn from one another. In addition to participating for the purpose of competition, the Roundup is also a valuable training and educational experience for SWAT responders. Sheriff Rick Staley said, "I'm very proud of our team, and the community should know our SWAT team is trained, equipped, and prepared for any emergency or critical event." 55 teams from around the world participated, and Flagler SWAT placed 22 out of those 55. With me this morning is Flagler County Sheriff's Office Public Information Officer Brittany Kershaw, who has something to share with you about the SWAT team leader.
Ryan Emery, he's a sergeant at the Sheriff's Office, and out of 55 solo competitors, he won first place in the top Super SWAT Cop Challenge.
Sheriff Staley said it's pretty obvious that he's the right man for the job. For Flagler's Morning News, I'm Tony Magoo.
If you can't just sit there and watch what's happening around you, what do you do about it?
If you're Mike Cocciola, the chair of the Flagler Democratic Club, you get involved in politics. He said that when he lived in Virginia, he didn't pay much attention to local politics because national politics was local politics.
Here, we worry about, and I worry about getting enough streetlights. I worry about getting swales cleaned out. I worry about making sure that we stay green, making sure that we have enough water, things like that.
Cocciola said that when he was the mayor of DLA, the Defense Logistics Agency in Virginia, he had to deal with things like too many Canadian geese in the pond by the cafeteria, to things like safety, security, and computers. Anything with which a normal city has to deal. To hear the whole interview, download the Flagler Radio app and then go to the Free for All Friday podcast. Tomorrow, what would Coach do as the mayor of Flagler County? From the WNZF Newsroom, I'm Deb Albertson.
And the Flagler County Public Library's 18th Annual Festival of Trees will be held from 6 till 8 p.m. this Friday, November 22nd, at the main library on Palm Coast Parkway Northwest. Carl Laundrie is president of Friends of the Library.
It's about have civic groups and clubs and organizations decorate a tree, and they put them in. They have about 40 trees, and they put them throughout the library. And then on the 22nd, they kind of, they're in the library for a while, but then on the 22nd, they have a celebration. I have Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus there to visit with the kids, and then also a singing, dancing family. Some young kids will be singing and, playing Christmas-type songs for entertainment.
That live music will be provided by the Sunshine Mafia, a family entertainment group. Work on the trees and the library is already underway and will be ready for Friday's dedication. And now you're up to date on Flagler's Morning News. I'm John R. King.